Welcome back, Super Friends and Super Family. I'm Nick, and today I'm reacting to The Big Bang Theory Season 4, Episodes 5 and 6. So I've really been loving this fourth season so far. The first 4 episodes to me were just really strong, really interesting, developing on some storylines that I do want to see even more of. I hope this season continues in a similar way. As always, you want to watch along the full unedited reaction that, of course, is up on Patreon. That's the best way to support the channel. That's also where you can check out future reactions of The Big Bang Theory if you don't want to wait. Let's just get right into it. The Big Bang Theory Season 4, Episodes 5 and 6.
Took all the money they spent trying to make a decent Hulk movie, they could probably just make an actual Hulk.
You don't like The Incredible Hulk?
I think I shall share that with Amy Farrah Fowler.
Oh, here we go, even when she's not here.
It'll also help improve her initial impression of you.
Oof.
She's not my, please forgive me for doing this, girlfriend.
Will Sheldon ever admit the truth here?
You don't feel any need to hang out with her? You know, be in the same room?
I've known you for 7 years, and I can barely tolerate sitting on the couch with you. I sense judgment on your part.
No, maybe a little.
I just don't think Leonard believes you, Sheldon.
That your criticism is based on jealousy.
What do I have to be jealous of?
I have a functioning and satisfying relationship with a female.
Oof.
You have none. Jealousy is an ugly, green-eyed monster, not unlike the Hulk. Also has a girlfriend. Jennifer Connelly, the girlfriend of Russell Crowe in A Beautiful Mind.
I thought Sheldon was going to say he himself has a beautiful mind.
Leonard's not jealous.
Where's your Hulk hand, Sheldon?
There's probably a Sheldon who doesn't believe parallel universes exist.
Maybe.
It's just one of the things that makes one of the me's chuckle.
I love how Sheldon can amuse himself.
Desperate need to pair bond with a woman. Collective decision of all womankind to deny you that opportunity.
Sheldon, you're really rubbing it in ever since you're in a relationship.
Visit a center 3 times a week where she could socialize with other lonely people.
This is an intervention for Leonard.
I don't need to go to a senior center.
Meemaw resisted at first, but now she loves it. Hey. All right, I'll bow to social pressure, hey.
What conformity, Sheldon?
It's my girlfriend, Bernadette. Hello, Bernadette.
Someone is happy to be back together.
He's just rubbing our noses in the fact that he has a girlfriend and we don't.
You mean you don't?
Raj, you're dating someone? Who?
You can't even speak to women.
2 words. Deaf chick.
Is he serious? No.
Because she can't hear me.
This is a trick.
And Howard's got a girlfriend, Sheldon's got a girl who's a friend.
Thank you.
You have a girlfriend yet?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, I met her at Comic-Con. Saying I own a comic book store is an actual pickup line.
Oh, well.
Owning a store is something to be proud of.
It's on her plus-size Wonder Woman costume and shouts, "Who wants to take a ride in my invisible plane?"
What?
Break up with her.
No, 'cause then I'd be alone, like you.
Dang, so much pressure on Leonard.
Story about a man who walks into a woman's correctional institution with a stack of paperwork.
You're saying I couldn't get laid in a woman's prison with a handful of pardons?
Are you gonna let me tell the story or not?
Not if it's a roast, I'll cut you off.
Are you ill? Are you still depressed because you're alone and no one loves you? Genuinely concerned about your well-being, but it's still no reason to have your feet in my spot.
No excuses, doesn't matter how depressed you are.
May I offer an observation?
Oh, hello.
How long has she been here?
Since we got home from the comic book store.
That is not cool.
Psychological state is causing an actual pheromone-based stink of desperation.
Did you know that, Leonard?
No.
I did.
How did you know this?
Some people find mates in social gathering places, such as bars or taverns.
No, I'm not gonna try to pick up a woman in a bar.
Success at a bar is based on classic male attributes. Leonard has none of these attributes. Right, Leonard?
Right.
That's not true of
You have no value in a bar.
Leonard could frequent sushi bar. What are you doing?
Keep going, I'm listening.
It's intolerable.
He's a cornucopia of social awkwardness. I have to void my bladder. It was nice spending this time with you.
I have a request.
Yes?
I'd like you to meet my mother.
Oh,
Can I get back to you on that?
Certainly. Good night.
I want to see Amy's mom.
Leonard!
Oh my gosh, that is such a great reaction.
That Amy is a girl who's your friend and not your girlfriend?
Uh-huh.
You can't say that anymore.
Oof, that is the truth.
I don't want the next level. I like this level. Fix it for me. You want a girlfriend? Take her off my hands. I give you my blessing.
That is insane.
You're right, it would never work. Amy finds you tedious.
Considered telling her how you feel?
I'm a
course not.
physicist, not a hippie.
If you were attached to another object wrapped helically around an axe.
Screwed.
Okay, Leonard is getting his revenge. To be honest, you deserve it, Sheldon, for rubbing in how lonely Leonard is. I can't wait to see Amy's mother, though.
You know I'm doing a bowel cleanse for my colonoscopy.
Announce it to the neighborhood, please.
A volcano here.
Oh my gosh. Need soundproof walls here.
Hope you didn't hear that.
Of course not.
At the Apple Store now?
No, it's just something I threw on.
You were pretending to work at the Genius Bar to pick up women, weren't you?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was showing this super hot girl how to boot up in safe mode. The manager got suspicious. Long story short, they really do have a little jail in the mall.
Dang.
They may not really be geniuses, but they see right through that.
I've been there. I have experience.
You know, I want what you have. You know, I want a woman in my life.
How much liquid can be in one tuchus?
Discuss this somewhere else. New location request.
So Amy Farrah Fowler can't find me and compel me to meet her mother.
Oh my gosh, just face.
Relationship termination notice and change my cell phone number and email address.
Oh my gosh, you guys are breaking up again?
We now live at 311 Los Robles.
You changed the address on the building? What about mail?
I explained my predicament to our letter carrier. He was sympathetic.
Really?
Words were, got your back, Jack. Bitches be crazy.
Is it Amy?
Who is it?
Amy Farrah Fowler.
Of course. What now, Sheldon? What are you gonna do? Hide under the table like Howard?
Tell her I'm not here.
Hey, where are you?
I don't know. You'll have to devise a scenario.
Sheldon is too bad at lying. That's your hiding spot? That's worse than your bedroom, bro.
Hi, Amy. Sheldon's not here.
All right.
That can't be that easy.
One time at my lab, a petri dish of genetically modified supervirus made a pinky swear never to admit we crossed Ebola with the common cold.
What?
Why the hell would you cross Ebola with the common cold?
We never did. That would be a terrible, terrible thing.
I see why she's made for Howard.
Quite a sweat. You don't look like a genius. Go ahead, say something smart. Ah, time's up!
Okay, I like her already.
First thing you need to know about me, I'm hilarious.
If you announce it, it just makes it better.
Self-defense class?
100 different ways to rip a guy's nuts off.
There'd be that many.
Number 42.
Whoa!
Holy.
Isn't she a pimp?
I like her. I hope this character is around for a bit.
The celestial bodies that follow are
What?
Toli, Barnard Star,
What the heck is he doing?
Milan 21-185 Series A,
What am I missing here? What the heck is this?
352 Ross 128.
Amy's gonna be here, isn't she?
Oh, darn, that's wrong.
Oh no. You have to go all the way back up?
And fiddle-dee-dee.
Yep. Busted.
Oh dear, they really do be crazy.
This is a date, right?
Yep, it is.
73!
Oh!
Fair warning, I had the asparagus. My pee is going to stink up the place.
Oh my gosh.
Think she likes you.
Definitely Leonard's type. Definitely. No. Tell me this won't work. No way.
Excuse me, madam.
Excuse me, madam.
Present you as my boyfriend to my mother so she'll be satisfied that I'm in a relationship.
That's fair.
And you haven't fallen hopelessly in love with me?
Not yet.
Romantic love to be an unnecessary cultural construct that adds no value to human relationships.
That's the most pragmatic thing anyone has ever said to me.
And it's speaking right to his heart.
Return to boy/friend/girl/friend status.
Would you like to join me for Chinese food?
Sheldon, please, you're suffocating me.
Howard, I appreciate the effort, but this is like the worst date of my life.
Oh, come on. It's not as bad as Rachel's date.
I was once robbed by a pre-op transsexual I met on J-Date, and that did...
We need to see all of Howard's worst dates one day.
The difference is I have some self-respect.
Change is possible.
Good news, I made lots of room for dessert.
You're asking me out?
Yeah, and it's an open bar, so I'll probably be giving it away.
I look forward to it.
Where's the self-respect? What happened to that?
I am quite real, and I'm having regular intercourse with...
Was that what you wanted to hear?
We are like wild animals in heat. Wonder neither of us has been hurt.
Amy?
Oh, the poor mom, the poor mom.
Have to sign off now. My hunger for Sheldon is stirring in my loins.
Oh, gosh. The poor mom, look at her.
Make love to your daughter's vagina.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, the poor mom. She's not what I imagined at all.
Thank you, Sheldon. That went very well.
Agreed.
Did it?
Actually engage in coitus at least one time in our relationship. Bazinga. Bedtime, please show yourself out.
Oh, gosh.
Oh.
What's wrong?
like it's made of actual ground-up shoemaker.
Guess who I found at LAX? My baby sister Priya.
Excuse. You propose a guessing game, yet you don't give me enough time to guess.
You ruined the game.
You haven't changed a bit, have you?
Why would I change?
I'm perfect already.
Priya is one of the lead attorneys for the biggest car company in India.
Nice.
But I'm just gonna say it anyway. Hands off my sister.
Why would I touch her? She's covered with airplane germs.
I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to him.
I mean, he's in a relationship, right? Come on.
My sister's much hotter than your girlfriend, and you know it.
They're both hot.
But, dude, that's my sister you're talking about.
Neither of us would hit on her.
Did you pinky swear?
No.
Toppler. I'm still laughing.
It's really nice to see you again, Leonard.
Yeah.
Is there gonna be something here? Whoa. Well, talk about quick.
Oh. Okay.
Dang, okay. Well, what's this gonna lead to? She's only here for a day, but... Alright, Raj. This is gonna complicate your relationship with Leonard.
For dinner at, that's right, the Hollywood Carnies. A hot dog
Sheldon, why don't you do this with Amy?
converted railroad dining car.
I don't think we're gonna do that.
Apparently you hate fun.
Imagine Sheldon as a tour guide, though.
Oh, women, man, the whole sitting, standing deal. So what are we talking about? Did you make it clear that it's two different train cars turned into hot dogs? I guess he just hates fun.
That's what I said.
Leonard is having fun.
I have a girlfriend now, in case I inadvertently squirt any pheromones in your direction.
Alright. Raj is like, yeah, thumbs up for that.
Do you like train?
Not particularly.
Oh.
You might as well just wait at the airport for your flight.
There's literally nothing else to do in LA.
Path leads to the east. Go east.
What is this? What game is this?
It's locked. Well, so much for that.
That's it?
Play classic text-based computer games from the 1980s.
Huh.
Pretty cool.
A little retro gaming.
The world's most powerful graphics chip, imagination. A troll blocks your passage. Okay, fasten your seatbelt. Kill troll. With what?
A battle axe.
You don't have the sword. Good golly, it's as if it's actually happening to me.
Sheldon does have a really strong imagination. We saw that with the meditation.
Sheldon's still up.
You said he goes to bed at night.
Yeah, he does, but...
Normally.
Hit troll with axe. With axe.
Oh, he is using an axe. See, I told you, Sheldon.
Leonard, I'm trapped in quicksand. The axe is dragging me down.
Okay, maybe the axe was not a good idea. My bad.
I know.
Well, then bed, mister.
5 more minutes.
Know what happens when you yawn?
Everyone will see my oddly shaped uvula.
Wait, really? You're playing to his insecurities.
Shame our society mocks the differently uvulated.
Building manager. The water will be off tomorrow from noon to 2.
That's unacceptable.
Oh gosh.
What if I spill tomato soup on my shirt, only to find there's no water for an enzyme soap?
This is plausible.
I'll have the chicken noodle. Good night.
Have to be very quiet.
They're gonna get caught.
I know how to get the bucket. I can turn the axe around.
Nice jump. Nice jump. That was good.
I'll just have to get a fresh start tomorrow.
Oh, true.
You just
That was another time.
stopped at this stream and you turned north 3 times.
Come on, you're almost there.
You're right. You're
Nice. All right.
Wake up.
Huh? Just sorry. It's my go-to response. There are some great research facilities in India.
Where are you going with this, Leonard?
Don't pull a Ross here and propose.
If I were to move to New Delhi, we could go out.
I don't know if that's what she's looking for.
Didn't we have this conversation 5 years ago?
Oh.
Things have changed. Look, no more superhero bed sheets.
I'm a grown-up now.
I could never bring a white boy home to my parents.
I know that's not the right kind of Indian, but it is something.
You're funny.
I heard a woman laughing.
Oh,
Your imagination. That's part of the game.
if I could laugh as a woman.
Well, good job. Quite convincing. That lipstick on your cheek and neck?
Rash. That's a bad rash.
I'm no stranger to the crimson scourge that is dermatitis. I'm sure I can find something that will help you ditch that itch. Do you prefer ointment or cream?
Dang, that was a hard shove.
With or without a numbing agent?
Without.
There are no heroes when it comes to dermatitis.
Just. Oh gosh. Is Raj gonna be at the door or something? They're gonna
Priya?
get caught. Oh.
For shame, Leonard. For shame. I was ready to waste the last of my good hemorrhoid cream on you.
What is Sheldon gonna do with this information now?
What do you want to talk about?
Please don't tell anyone I spent the night with Raj's sister.
What if someone asks?
Oh gosh, Sheldon can't keep a secret. Sheldon cannot keep a secret.
Has Leonard betrayed any of his friends recently?
Ooh.
You and Howard made a pinky swear that neither of you would attempt to woo her. I had a patty melt.
All the details coming back.
Violation of the roommate agreement's overnight guest notification.
This is true. That was the biggest betrayal in my opinion.
I'm the Darth Vader of Pasadena.
Far too short to be Darth Vader. Might be a turncoat Ewok. Secret?
Yes.
You know I can't keep a secret.
Exactly.
Batman has the secret.
But Alfred has secrets too.
Like what?
Yeah, like what?
Was that Barbara Gordon is Batgirl? See, I cannot keep a secret.
What?
Ta-da.
Ta-da, what?
Kind of busy here, Sheldon.
I know, that's why I shortened it. Alibi for last night.
Oh, here we go.
You couldn't have spent last night with Priya because you were with another woman. The fun-loving and morally loose Miss Maggie McGarry.
Leonard, call me if you're interested in coitus.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That note has never been passed out.
You've reached Maggie McGarry. Leave a message after the little beep.
That is very human-like.
Of Maggie's flaming auburn hair.
Where'd you get that?
From an orangutan in the primate lab.
What?
No one's going to run a DNA test on it. You overthink everything.
You just zip your lip.
No, Sheldon is giving this up. Same. I seriously doubt it. Raj is finding out before the end of this episode.
How am I supposed to know who she's attracted to? Might be attracted to.
I know nothing. I
have nothing to contribute to this conversation. Because I, too, know absolutely nothing. And with that, I will re-zip my lip.
Hey, so what did you guys think of the new episode of Capricorn last night?
What were you doing?
Oh, here we go.
I was out.
Where'd you go?
Sheldon's like, remember the story?
Lucky Baldwin's.
Isn't that Pasadena's favorite Irish watering hole? Or perhaps a promiscuous red-headed barmaid?
Oh my gosh. When will Raj put it all together?
I'm sorry, Raj, but the truth is I was with Priya last night.
What are you doing with real.
I believe they engaged in coitus, but more
Raj's face.
What, you slept with my sister?
Yeah.
But she's my sister, takes precedence over a 5-year-old pinky swear.
He's like, get in line, get in line.
I offered her my heart, and she kind of stomped on it.
How hard did she stomp?
Very hard.
Okay, I'm good.
That's all he needed. That's all he needed. The pain from Howard.
Never betray your trust. Unlike Leonard, I respect you.
That you didn't tell Raj about the time he dropped his iPhone in a urinal?
That thing on my face!
convinced him that foreigners give presents to Americans on Thanksgiving.
It's all a lie. This year's gifts are already wrapped.
Oh.
About the month Sheldon spent grinding up insects and mixing them into Leonard's food.
What?
You put moths in my food?
Oh.
Science.
The motivation doesn't matter. Oh my gosh.
I can't believe you used Sheldon's toothbrush.
You used my toothbrush?
To pick food from my teeth and massage my gums.
Oh, that's so nasty. Sheldon is gonna, yeah, he can't handle this. This is too much. There's betrayal everywhere.
All done some things we're not particularly proud of. But come on, we're friends. Friends overlook each other's minor lapses.
Sorry about your phone. And Thanksgiving. And while we're at it, you don't have to wash our clothes on the 4th of July.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
And I'm sorry, but that behavior is beyond the pale and cannot be tolerated.
There is no forgiveness. There is no forgiveness here.
We're talking Thomas the Tank Engine for Thanksgiving.
All right.
That was a good gift. That's perfect. Protect your toothbrush, Sheldon. Lock it up somewhere in a safe.
Snoopy out. Can I have a snow cone?
Well, sure.
These are pretty good. What flavor is this?
Guess.
There better not be insects in it.
I give up.
Mango caterpillar.
Oh! Come on! Never eat food made by Sheldon. Never eat food made by Sheldon. All right, so that's The Big Bang Theory, Season 4, Episodes 5 and 6. We got to see more of Amy and Sheldon in Episode 5. We had another breakup when Amy officially asked Sheldon to meet her mom, which Leonard was happy to translate. That meant that they were no longer just friends, but they had reached boyfriend and girlfriend status with that request, which of course, I mean, Sheldon's reaction to that knowledge was just so great to see. Him just sprinting down the stairs in complete panic mode. Like I said during the reaction, I really think Leonard enjoyed saying that, largely because Sheldon was just rubbing in to Leonard like how single he was and how lonely he was, which I feel bad for Leonard under those circumstances. Obviously, he's still upset. He hasn't fully recovered from his breakup with Penny, and he does feel lonely, and he does want, I mean, Leonard from the beginning of the show, I feel like he's just the type of personality that he really wants a steady, committed relationship. That's just so meaningful to him. And there are people who are like that, who that stability in their life and sharing their life with someone is a lot more important to them than other people. You know what I mean? I just feel like some people are more comfortable being single than other people, right? I definitely know people in my life who are very unhappy if they're not in a committed relationship. They don't want things that are more casual, and they just don't enjoy being single as much as they enjoy being in a relationship. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's obviously just the way that you are. But I did kind of like that theme this episode of just the pressure that you can feel being single, right? And how you can feel worse about being single when a lot of people in your life are not single and it just looks like they're in these happy, perfect relationships. I mean, I think there's a lot of truth, the expression like the grass is always greener. I'm sure there are a lot of people in relationships, especially if it's not a happy relationship or you're going through a rough patch, where you look at single people and you kind of envy that freedom. But I also think it's very true if you're single, especially if you've had your heart broken or something like that, and you're surrounded by a lot of people in relationships, I feel like that can really magnify your loneliness. And so I do feel bad for Leonard under those circumstances, and I kind of understand his urge to be like, I need to find someone. I really don't want to be alone. And that led to a really funny storyline. I mean, we got to meet a great character. I get the feeling that she's just going to be a small side character. I don't know if we'll see her again. I don't even remember her name, but Bernadette's friend was just so funny in this episode. To me, she was an absolute scene stealer. I don't know who that actress is, but she knocked that small part out of the park. Just gave a really funny performance, like committing to being just probably the exact perfect girl that Leonard would not want to hang out with. But building upon that theme of Leonard really being lonely and feeling that pressure to be with someone, you saw him, talking to Howard and being like, look, yes, I don't want to be single, but this girl is just not for me. And I'm done with like spending time with people who I don't like them genuinely, right? Which I do think is a smart perspective, right? I don't think you want to subject yourself to someone's company or get into a relationship with someone who genuinely you just don't get along with or are attracted to or whatever. But I thought it was funny by the end where she's like, oh, hey, come to my cousin's wedding. I'm going to be drinking at the open bar. We're going to have a fun time. And then Leonard's like, okay, fine, which I do think is true too. Like sometimes if you are lonely, you might be spending time with someone or going out on dates with someone who you don't really get along with, or there's parts of their personality that you just completely do not like. But because you just feel some of that pressure or you're unhappy or whatever, you'll just be like, all right, fine, I'll just go out with this person for now. But overall, I do feel bad for Leonard, and I hope that whoever he finds, whether he gets back together with Penny or he starts a serious relationship with someone else, I hope that he finds someone that he can have something meaningful, since it's so clear that's what he wants. That's in his heart. I don't think he should shy away from any of that. That's who he is, and it's totally fine being that type of a person. And there's a lot of people out there who are looking for that same exact thing, and I think would really appreciate Leonard for his intelligence and his personality. But it was, of course, amusing to see, see Amy and Sheldon break up once again. I mean, it's pretty fast to be breaking up. Are they going to be that type of relationship where they're just constantly breaking up, getting back together, breaking up, getting back together? I hope they kind of end that cycle before it just becomes the status quo for the two of them. But of course, they just needed to communicate things. Amy was very clear that she didn't want to introduce Sheldon to her mother because she's ready to take things to the next step. Maybe subconsciously there's other things going on. Who knows? I do think she and Sheldon are very comfortable in the land of denial together. But at least for now, I do think that she, feels a lot of pressure from her mom to be in a relationship or to be going out on dates. And so she really wanted to present Sheldon, at least for now, like I said, as, something to put her mom at ease, which that totally backfired with the way that Sheldon presented himself. I mean, Amy's poor mom, I really thought Amy's mom was going to be kind of an out there character, a little bit like Leonard's mom, or maybe even like Sheldon's mom, just someone who's out of the ordinary and has a strong personality, but she didn't seem like that to me. She seemed like a really sweet, normal type of mom, and I feel bad when, she seemed horrified hearing what Sheldon was saying, like she was not ready for that at all, which was very funny. I do hope we get to see more of Amy's mom in the future, and hopefully things go a little bit better. Maybe not. Maybe it'll just continue to be a disaster in a hilarious way. And then episode 6, of course, we had more complications with Leonard when Raj's sister is in town for a day, and they clearly have some history from years ago, and they spend a night together. And that was just amusing, seeing Leonard and her try to sneak around and hide from Sheldon. I do love the physical comedy. I think that actress did a good job. I don't know if it was her, but I think it was, but maybe it was a stunt double, but whoever it was, just jumping around on the set, just hiding and really committing to hiding at any cost. I thought that was very funny throughout the whole episode. And we do see that Leonard, like I said, he's looking for something more serious. As much fun as he might have with Raj's sister, that's not what he's looking for. His heart wants something committed and meaningful that he can build on. But that's clearly not what she was looking for, so I don't think she's going to be a good fit for Leonard moving forward. But then the real crux of the episode was Sheldon catching Leonard and then trying to keep that secret, which I do like how they're consistent with Sheldon's character. Of course, he's the worst person to keep a secret. He overthinks everything, over-prepares. But the plot twist was kind of that Leonard actually just confessed and came clean. And then we had an amusing scene with everyone kind of coming clean about different violations and lies that they've told among the friend group. And then kind of wrapping things up with just the lesson of friendship and being like, look, everyone's going to do some things that are not cool to the other friend, but you kind of overlook some of those flaws because you are friends and you want to get along and just focus on the big picture view of your friendship and not get caught up on every little thing that you do to the other person that they feel a little bit upset about. Although I do like how Sheldon kind of drew a line in the sand and is like, using my toothbrush, that there's no coming back from that, right? Which I do kind of understand. I mean, using your friend's toothbrush, Who does that? Who does that under any circumstances? I cannot imagine. I mean, the world could be out of toothbrushes. I don't think I would ever use a friend's toothbrush like that. But to, not let Sheldon off the hook, also, like, feeding people bugs? Sheldon, what are you doing? That is next level maniacal. You cannot do that and be putting that in people's food for an experiment. I hope you guys enjoy those reactions. As always, the full unedited reaction, of course, is up on Patreon. That's also where you can check out future reactions of The Big Bang Theory if you don't want to wait and you care to support the channel. Thank you so much to everyone who supports there. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, remember, be active, be mindful, and be a hero.